Welcome back to another stimulus update. In today's video, I want to give you a second stimulus update as well as a first stimulus check update. And if you stay till the end, I'm going to show you how you can earn $100 today. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video. Now I know that the American people are hurting, that everybody needs more money. So all I ask you to do is, if you really want to help out, you want to help out your friends and your family, make sure you share this video with them over on Facebook. It takes 2 seconds to do, and it really does help out. The other thing I want you to do is smash that thumbs up button, because it helps out the video and it helps this video reach more people to eventually help them out. Now, I'm not done helping you yet. One of the things I want to do in today's video, and I want to show you how you can make money, but I also want to give you a chance to win a free $50. Here's all you have to do. If this video gets more than 500 shares on Facebook, then I will give a random person that comments stimulus check down in the comment section below, I will give them a random $50. So all you gotta do, share this video on Facebook and comment stimulus check down in the comment section. And as long as this video gets 500 shares, I will give one random person $50 through PayPal. If this video receives over 1,000 shares on Facebook, I will give 2 random people $50 each. Enough with how you can get some free money. I'm going to show you again at the end of this video how you can earn over $100 every single day. And I'm going to walk you through it, show you how to do it step by step. But first thing I want to do right now is I want to address the second round of stimulus. Now, the White House and the Senate has said a second round of stimulus is very likely. They've already stated that multiple times. But here's what I really want you to understand, because I think so many people are getting this kind of mistaken, is, does it mean when there's a second round of stimulus, does that also mean there's a second stimulus check coming? No, that's not what they're saying. What they're saying is there will be another stimulus package that will get passed eventually. But is it going to include a stimulus check? We don't know that yet. I think it will, and the writing's on the wall that there will be some type of stimulus check. Maybe it's going to be $2,000, maybe it's going to be $1,200, maybe it's going to be less. We just don't know yet. But what we do know, and what the White House and the Senate has said multiple times, is that there are some things that they want to include, and those are tax credits. Now, the biggest tax credit is the payroll tax credit. And you're probably thinking, well, that's great if I go back to work, but what if my job isn't there? There are some additional tax credits that they're looking at right now. One of them is a tax credit to eat out, to go into restaurants, which a lot of Americans are hesitant to do. Number one, because they don't know, is it safe? And the second and most important reason is, do they even have money to spend at restaurants? Why would I go and spend the last $10 I have to go eat out at a restaurant when I could hold on to that $10 and save it for something that's a little more important than eating out at some restaurant to help out a business that, yeah, that's great that I'm helping out, but really, I'd rather have the money for myself. Second thing, a vacation tax credit. And that's great. That helps out people that are going to go on vacation. It helps out the people that have more money. But to the people that don't have a lot of money or struggling, a vacation tax credit does them absolutely no good. So really, this is just a tax credit for people that are a little bit more wealthy. Now, I just want to point out that for my family and I, having a vacation tax credit would be great, but here's the problem, is when this whole virus and this pandemic came about, I canceled all of our summer vacations. I canceled them all. I even canceled one vacation that my wife and I have in November. So even if we get a vacation tax credit, I don't plan on going on vacation until at least 2021. Because honestly, why am I going to go on vacation? What am I going on vacation from? I have a really good life. I love what I do. I'm not stressed in any way. So I think that's where, for me, I could care less about a vacation tax credit. For you guys, who knows? And the next thing, they want to give a tax credit to spend for entertainment. So going to the movies, okay? Going to do things, just more entertainment stuff, right? Because movie theaters are struggling right now. So I think what's happening, the President Donald Trump and the Senate are looking at ways to help these struggling businesses. But in the same time, what about us? What about the American people that are struggling? They do not care about going to watch a movie. They could care less about going on vacation. They do not care if they go and eat out at a restaurant. A lot of them do not care about this. So that's one of the things that I want to address when it comes to the second stimulus, is that some of these stimulus plans are pretty much just benefiting the wealthy, not people that are a little bit poorer or even some of the people in the middle class. This is a lot of stuff that most people will not use. Now, yesterday I published a video on the second stimulus check update, another one. And I referenced the $2,000 per month stimulus plan. And is that something that I think is going to happen, and the truth behind it? Is it coming? What's it going to look like? All that stuff. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that video, you can go and watch it right there. I really want you to go and watch that video because it's going to answer a lot of your questions. What kind of transpired over last week, what we now know coming out of the Senate, out of the White House, what everybody has been saying. So make sure you go and watch that video. But let's also address the first stimulus check, the first $1,200 stimulus check, because more people have been receiving these checks. There has been more $1,200 stimulus checks sent out as of yesterday. So yesterday, June 5th, what the IRS has stated, and this was a report that was back in, I think, the end of April, early part of May, is that the IRS is going to send out certain checks based on your income level. So families that have been paid or that have earned between $60,000 and $70,000 would have received or would be issued their stimulus check as of this week. So at the week ending June 5th. And every single week after that, the revenue will go up $10,000. So if you are in that next income bracket, you'll get the next week. If you're in 2 brackets above, 2 weeks later. Now here's what you need to understand about that. Because a lot of you guys have messaged me. Okay, I gave out my email address. If you don't know what that is, it's homemade-entrepreneur@gmail.com, and I can help you out there if you need any help. But a lot of people have sent me messages asking for help. And one of the questions that I get all the time is, hey, I'm on Social Security, okay? I'm on an SSI, SSDI, right? And I still haven't got my check. Still haven't got my stimulus check. When's it coming? And I can tell you right now, pretty much every single person that has messaged me is not making over $50,000 a year. It's just not happening. Okay, so where is your stimulus check? Why haven't you received it? Okay, here's what I've been telling people, because as I work with some of these people, some of these individuals, we have been kind of working back and forth. A few of them have called the IRS phone number, which I gave out in the video yesterday. So again, go and watch that video. But I gave out the phone number, and a few people have called it. Not just yesterday, but in the weeks past. They've called this number, and they've actually talked to a representative. And what the representative has told them, and again, multiple representatives, but what we've learned from the IRS is something as simple as the road that they are living on. If they have on their file, it says, Main Street, but it's technically not Main Street, it's Main Avenue, the check will not be issued. Also, if it's something like West 5th Street or W 5th Street, those are different. So if the IRS has West 5th Street, but in your town it is W 5th Street, that check might not be issued. Another thing, if the person, your name is not correct, the IRS does not have your correct name, then the check will not be issued. It can be something as simple as they have your maiden name and you're going on a new name. They will not issue the check. Okay? So just something as simple as that. You need to call the IRS and figure out, hey, this is who I am, this is my Social Security number, this is where I live, I filed my taxes last year, blah, 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 answer all their questions, and then see, why hasn't my check been issued? What's the holdup? And sometimes it's as simple as just a quick little call, getting on a live call with somebody and answering their questions. And now they have the right person, they have the right information, and now you get your check. So that's really all you have to do. So if you guys are waiting for your stimulus check and it's not coming, you're not sure, hey, when's it gonna get here? Call the IRS number and figure it out. Call them and help them, walk them through it. Hey, this is me, I haven't got my check. It was issued to somebody else? Well, that's not me. You need to issue me a check and get this all figured out. And if you need help, again, send me an email. My email address is homemade-entrepreneur@gmail.com. So now, the moment that you've been waiting for, what I want to do right now is I want to show you and walk you through a step-by-step process of exactly how you can earn and make $100 or more per day, and do that online right now. It's a very simple thing, very simple technique. I've been using this every single day since this pandemic hit. Before that, I use it a few times a week and I'd make a boatload of money. I'm gonna walk you through the steps right now. So here is what we are going to do, okay? I'm gonna write this down on this Google Doc so that you guys can see exactly how it works. So, how to earn $100 per day online. Okay, that's what I want to show you how to do right now. The first step, all right? First step, you want to create a few Facebook posts. Okay, asking for board games. Okay, that's what we want to do. We want to ask for board games. I'm going to show you why in just a second. The next thing we want to do after we create those posts, what we want to do is we actually want to post them. Okay, so here's what I suggest you write. Hey friends, looking for fun board games. Willing to pay cash for these. Okay, please message me with what you have. Right? Something like that. Just the other day, I did a post exactly like this. Okay, I'm not going to say it's word for word, but it's fairly close. And within about an hour, I got over a dozen messages from a bunch of my friends saying, hey, I got this, and this. And I ended up picking up two games from two different people. Okay, and I'm going to show you what those games are in just a second. But it's a pretty cool thing. Now, once you do this, once you message them, okay, get information on the games. Okay, that's the next step. After you get those information, you're going to check eBay for pricing, and after you do that, you will go inspect and buy games. After that, you will list and list games on eBay, and after that, you will wait for sale and ship. Okay, that's your list right there. Let me show you this. Okay, this is the first game I picked up. This is Super Scrabble Deluxe. Okay, it's a cool little game. Actually, it's not a little game. It comes in a big box. It will probably cost about probably about $12 to ship through FedEx. Now, here's the cool thing. I picked this up for $2. $2 for this game. So if we look right here, this game sold on May 15th, okay, and it sold for $39.95, and right here, it is $10 for shipping. So pretty much $50 of what this sold for, I bought for $2. It's gonna cost me, let's say, $12 to ship it. Oh, I'm just say $15 right there. And it's gonna cost me about, let's say, $5 in fees. So I'll be in it for 20 bucks, and I'll make $30 off of it, $30 profit off of it, okay? And here it is again, Super Scrabble. It's a different box, okay? This is the box that I have, this one right there, but they also have this one. It's a different box. They have, I think, just Super Scrabble, not the deluxe version, but there's a bunch of these different ones, okay? So that's the first game I picked up, and I'll be able to make about $30 profit off that, probably a little bit more. The second game I picked up, and this is something that I have been preaching for years. If you ever find this game, it's called Cash Flow. They have Cash Flow, which is the one I picked up, or they have Cash Flow for Kids. Okay, this is a board game by Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, and you can see right here, this item sold June 5th, so this sold last night for $49.99 and for $9 shipping. This is going to cost probably about $10 to ship. It's a smaller box, a little bit lighter than the Scrabble, the Super Scrabble Deluxe. So this will probably cost about $10 to ship. If I sell it for $50, or I could probably sell it for more. Look at this one. Here's this one right here, sold for $64, so $65 instead of $60. Okay, so let's say it cost me, I sell it for $60. Okay, I didn't tell you, I bought this game for $5. $5 is what I bought this game for. So I'm in at $5. Let's say I ship it for $10, so I'm in at $15. Fees, let's say $7. $22 is what I'm in it for. Let's say I sell it for $60, then I just made $38 off this one board game. Again, this is just what I picked up yesterday. These two games I picked up yesterday. Okay, if I pick up 2 games every single day and I get this kind of return, I'll be making money quickly. Okay, now there's other games out there. Let me show you something right here. If I click on advanced, okay, if I click on advanced and I go to board games, and then I go price items, I want to see all the items over, say, $35. Okay, click on used and I hit search. Now what it's going to show me is any board game that sold for over $35 that is in used condition. Like this one, Pokemon Master Trainer board game, sold for $133. Forbidden Bridge, $91. Hide and Seek, $64. Risk, Lord of the Rings. Okay, Zathura, $39.99. Scrabble, okay, the deluxe turntable edition. MASH, Conquest Empire. Okay, Marvel Scene It. Risk, okay, 40th anniversary. Okay, if you see any of these games, whether if you're at a yard sale, a thrift store, you have some in your closet, or you do exactly what I said and you message people, okay, on Facebook. Go to your local Facebook groups. Maybe there's a buy sell group that you are a part of. Go and do that there. Ask if anyone has any board games, or just put a message out on your Facebook page saying, hey, any of my friends have any board games, are looking to buy some, willing to pay cash, okay, send me what you got. Right? That's all you got to do, and it's some quick money. You can easily make over $100 every single day selling used board games. It's simple. All you have to do is do the work. Okay, so if you have any questions on how to do this, you can always send me any messages to my email address or comment down below. Let me know what it is that you're hung up on, what it is that you're struggling with, and I'll help you out. So there you guys go. I just showed you how you can easily make over $100 every single day selling used board games. These are games that you may have in your closet, in your attic, in your basement. So go and look and see, can I make money selling some of these games? If you can, list them on eBay. When they sell, ship them off and make that money. Now, the last thing I just want to address, like I already stated, is if this video gets over 500 shares. So go and share this with your friends and family on Facebook and ask them to do the exact same thing. And have them come in to this video, comment down below, stimulus check, and they could be one of the winners. If it gets more than 500 shares, I will pick one person and randomly send them $50 through PayPal. If it gets over 1,000 shares on Facebook, I will pick 2 random winners and send them each $50. So if you have any questions on the second stimulus check, on your first stimulus check, on an additional stimulus package, on how to make money online, let me know. You can always ask your questions down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video, like always, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.